The event that we're at today is a food safety workshop for on-farm production of fruit and vegetables here in Iowa. And one of the things that we've heard from buyers of local food, especially produce, is the need for additional food safety. They want to make sure that the food is safe from the farm to the consumer. As we say, food safety is everyone's responsibility. As we listened to the farmers, they brought this need to Extension and said, how can you help us address this need for food safety certification as well as education? So we developed a program in association with Iowa State University to bring on-farm food safety education to these growers. We then had the opportunity to take these growers through a pilot program with the USDA to become GAP certified through the USDA program. And as a result of that training, we've had 13 farms become USDA GAP certified.
GAP is a USDA program. It stands for Good Agricultural Practices, and buyers are wanting producers to be GAP certified so that they can be ensured that they don't have manure running in their fields, that they have safe water, that they have pest control, things like that, to ensure that the food that is being produced off of that farm, the risk has been minimized as much as possible.
In the early days, there was a food training program workshop put on by Extension of Service in Postville that was very instructive. And then with the opportunity last year to go through the USDA GAP program and learning from that experience and preparing the farm and the operation to go through that audit, this was an ideal opportunity to reinforce the lessons learned from the initial foray into the GAP program.
No, there's growing interest in the sale of local food throughout America. That being said, at the same time, there's an absolute minimum requirement that all of us should be concerned about, and that is food safety. To that, I really believe that all members of the food supply chain must share in the responsibility to maintain product at optimum temperatures and conditions during their share of that chain responsibility.
To be GAP certified is that you've basically gone through a process of analyzing the business you're in, how you approach it, the things that you do to grow, harvest, and deliver product to, whether it's a farm stand or a school district or a large supplier or something like that. In today's world, you can see stuff on TV all the time about this happening to food and that happening, and the world we live in is a pretty concerned world, and not many people want to be responsible. They want everybody else to be responsible. So anymore now, local growers, small growers have to shoulder that, I guess, and be responsible. There's really nothing wrong with that.
I guess I foresee the need for GAP becoming a reality. The buyers are going to dictate that. If the federal government doesn't, it looks like the buyers are already doing that. So if we want to be involved in selling food to the public in some shape or form, we're going to have to develop our GAPs.
Food safety is everybody's responsibility all along the way. We all need food to nourish us. We need to understand that food chain and our roots to agriculture, all the steps along the way. And I think we're all involved in that process in ensuring that we have healthy people and we're providing healthy food for our bodies to sustain ourselves.
Local food has a rich purpose in creating job opportunities and also keeping the money within the community.
We're all in the business for producing good quality and safe food.